Tyler, aka Grand Lethal 16, coming at you with my post Castlevania Netflix series thoughts. I just finished the series a couple hours ago, and I got to admit it was pretty entertaining. This was called season one of just Castlevania. It didn't specify beforehand who would be in it or what it would involve, other than probably Dracula. It turned out that it had Trevor Belmont. It had a girl named Sylph, and I don't want to say the third character that was in it on a protagonist team near the end. And it showed some of their struggles and some of the things they were doing. Now, the first 7 minutes of the series, which I know I tweeted out about the other day, was some of the best Castlevania content I'd seen in a long time. It shows Lisa, who I believe is Alucard's mom, and it showed her meet Dracula and how she took him like in hand and forged like a new future with him. But it was interesting because he would be a vampire and stuff, and she like parried all his bullshit and all his like words and everything he tried to do, and just handled him in the moment. She was a brilliant woman, so it's kind of sad what happens to her, but it was really entertaining to see how they interacted together. The series, despite Dracula and what he's doing being like the villain or antagonist, the series really kind of plays that the church manipulating people, and the common folk is like the real wicked folks in it. And I thought that was pretty cool. Trevor was all right. Trevor kind of came off as an apathetic drunk for the first half, so I wasn't really sure how I felt about him. Now, I'm really not familiar with Trevor. I've only played Symphony of the Night, Dracula X Chronicles, a little bit of Rondo of Blood, and a little bit of Lords of Shadow. So I haven't played... and I've played a little bit of Dracula... Castlevania 1 and 2, but I haven't played Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, which is where Trevor Belmont is from. So he was a totally new character to me. And he is funny, though. He's got his own style. He's not like a roguish dude, but he kind of is. He isn't one for decorum or authority. He likes to do his own thing. And he's pretty entertaining. The series is well-balanced, well-paced. I loved that about it. And... The way I said the first 7 minutes are great, I also tweeted out the last 7 minutes are equally great, I think, because the series overall is only 4 episodes, so it's really short. You're really bummed out, but what they put forward is really great. Now, I am a little curious to see where that goes. I'm not going to tell you about the last 7 minutes because I don't want to spoil anything and cheapen the experience for all of you. I'm sure you're all about to watch it. But what I really went home with me is, hey, you know what? Konami is trying to move away from video games, and we don't know if there'll be any more Metal Gear Solid, like fresh mainline franchise games with Hideo Kojima being gone. But they're obviously exploring some of the IPs they still have that they could still salvage, that have a big old player base and fan base, like Castlevania, perhaps, maybe Contra somewhere down the line. You know, there's all kinds of different stuff they can play around with that they still have their hands on. Maybe Suikoden could come back at some point. And this anime, I'm calling it anime, I think it was an anime, really proved that they do have that potential still if they're careful with it. Especially when you look at Bloodstained, that Inafune crowd-funded Castlevania style game that's coming out. There's a lot of fans out there still, and they're really playing well on that because they're using Dracula's Curse, which is a lesser known game, I think, and they're going with it well. They're exploring other mediums they can use with their games and their properties, and it looks pretty cool. It really does. I'll probably watch it again in a couple of days and maybe do a more in-depth review. But for now, that's all I have to say. So, have you watched it yet? Have you watched Castlevania on Netflix? Have you finished it? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What's something you want to see further on the line? What did you think of the first 7 minutes? And, of course, what did you think of the last 7 minutes? Anyway, put your answers in the description below and tell me anything you thought about the series and anything you'd love to hear me cover next. Thanks so much. Take it easy. Until next time.